So here we have the Toyota RAV4 2.5 hybrid automatic. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside. From the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We'll start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got reversing sensors as well as plenty of boot space and a 60/40 split folding rear seat as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. These seats are as good as new. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start off with the dials. On the right hand side we have the speedometer and fuel gauge. On the left hand side we have the what would be rev counter. Because this is a hybrid car, you have a little needle that will show you when the car is charging, when you're driving economically, and when you're in the power band. There's a full video showing how hybrid engines work on our website and on our Facebook page, which is well worth checking out. But essentially, at the minute, because it says ready there and nothing else, we are currently in the petrol engine mode for this car. So we have an engine. If I rev the engine, you would hear it rev. Otherwise, EV is the electric mode for this car. So right now the car is running, but it's completely silent, which is why you have the word ready, so that you know the engine essentially is running. The car is ready to go. EV will disappear when it needs to, the engine will cut in, EV will cut back again when it needs to as well. You can see this car has done 3,722 miles. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have stereo controls on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we have the trip computer, parking sensor button and cruise control down the bottom just there. Over in the middle we have the touchscreen radio for the car. So firstly, up in the top left is where you would pair your phone. Okay, so you can hit connect and follow instructions from there. We have various different bits of trip computer information available. So you could look, for example, at these. It will show you best fuel economy that you've had on your journey, the average miles an hour, the range of fuel left in the car. So various different settings there. We've also got satellite navigation, as you can see. There's a full video showing how this works on our website and Facebook page. So yeah, go and check that one out if you want to have a look at that. And then media. The different ways you can listen to music in this car. So you can see there is AM, FM and DAB radio, an auxiliary input. You can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. You can connect up via an app, and we've got USB inputs as well, so you can connect up an iPod or a USB device. On top of all of that, if I pop the car into reverse, this car's also got a reversing camera. So it's a full colour image with guidelines showing you where the car is headed in relation to the image you see. And then you can put it back in park again. We then have the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the temperature independently on either side of the car. Fan speed in the middle just here. Once you're happy with those settings, that button to turn the air conditioning on or hit auto and the car will do it all for you. You can override auto by readjusting the fan speed to your liking. We then have underneath that a 12-volt charging socket, USB and auxiliary input for your music. EV mode is essentially forcing the car into its electric mode. Eco mode will affect the way the gearbox operates, as will Sport. And you can see the key is sat there at the moment. That's because this car's got keyless start. So you simply need to be in the car with the key. Once you are in the car with the key, you can press the power button that appears down the bottom there, and that will start and stop the engine. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.